Okay, let's see if that's gonna work. I've done my usual before. You know, I start the video just because, you know, audio and crap. Yep, it's working on my end. Anyway, welcome back for the final regular night of the M1 2025 tournament. This is the final of the group stage matchups. So tonight we will find out who is making the playoffs and who isn't making the playoffs. To kick things off, we're going to start with the matches with the people that are not in the tournament anymore due to elimination. So we'll kick things off with Jelon Morrison taking on the beast, Kazuyuki Fujita. Morrison, 4 points. And a hellacious 6 for Fujita. Devin says, am I the main event for Night 10? No, you're not the main event of Night 10. The main event of Night 10 is Mr. Amazing versus Konosuke Takeshita. And that will be your main event of Night 10 here tonight. And a takedown by Fujita. Yeah, the main event of Night 10 it will be Amazing versus Takeshita. But I think Devin versus Crichton is the main event of part number 1 of Night 10, sorry. So Devin's going to be the main event of part 1, and part 2 is going to be Amazing versus Takeshita. Right now, look at Fujita's power. That's though Morrison sending the fight to the beast with a big power bomb. Almost like a beast bomb here. And a kick out. Devin says I need to win this. If not, I'm out. Yeah, that's true. If Devin loses tonight against Torrey Crichton, he is gone. He is eliminated from the tournament. But if Devin wants to make the playoffs, he needs both Marufuji and Revenge and Sawyer to lose tonight. Which means he needs Iron Taylor. He needs Taylor to beat Sawyer. He needs Marufuji to lose. He needs Revenge to lose. And again, and once again, he needs Endo to lose as well. So Devin needs a lot of help if he wants to make the playoffs. Oh, Morrison into the referee. Because of that, Fujita misses his drop kick. There's Brandon. Of course, Styles sits at 14 points, top of a B block. He's going to have his eyes on his match tonight against Christian Barton, but he also will have his eyes on the main event of Night 10 of Mr. Amazing versus Konosuke Takeshita, because even if Brandon loses his match against Christian Barton, if Amazing loses against Takeshita, then Amazing's in trouble and won't get first place of Block B because of Brandon's tiebreaker. Same thing could happen if Dragon Bane wins his match, and it's Jack Morris. A lot of Block B is going to be good tonight. Good kick out there by Fujita. Off the ropes, Jelon Morrison ducks under, big leapfrog for Morrison. Morrison, big back body drop on Fujita. Could see our first person to 16 points tonight if Crichton wins and if Chase wins. Chase wants to get first place. He needs to win tonight, and Crichton needs to lose. But if Corey wins, and what the hell are you doing, 2K? But if a victory for Crichton, no matter what, he's going to win the block no matter what, because the ties favor the champion here in the company. Places who's the rookie. It's Jelon Morrison. Shut the hell up. But Fujita's no pushover either. We are talking about a former Triple Crown and GHC heavyweight, or not Triple Crown. We're talking about a former GHC heavyweight champion and an IWGP World Heavyweight champion too. Off the ropes, Morrison, big elbow. The elbow on Fujita. Morrison to beat the Beast. Did the 6 points to end his tournament on a good note. No, to kick out by the Wild Beast. We also have Brooklyn Joker versus Bruiser Brody after this. A bit atomic drop for Morrison. Morrison's going to try to end it here. The Tiger Driver. Morrison to put down Fujita. And he does! The rookie beats the beast. 6 points to end the tournament for Jelon Morrison. So we had an average of people with getting 6 points here in Block A. So the lowest amount of points here in Block A is 6. Big one there for Morrison. The young rookie ends his tournament off with a big win. 6 points to finish it off here for the rookie, Jelon Morrison. Next up, Bruiser Brody going to take on Brooklyn Joker here, the Battle of the Bees. Brooklyn Joker 2 points in this tournament. Or actually, no, I think Amazing's... I don't remember which is which, so I'm just thinking about it in my head here, so don't worry. I'm alright. Mr. 2K says I stole Jelon's other knee pad. No, you didn't. You stole your own knee pad. Brody versus Brooklyn Joker. Brooklyn Joker 2 points. Bruiser Brody's at 4. Now that Brody already double roach slam. You know that Brody, though, trying to start off strong, but a good counter for Brooklyn Joker. Brooklyn Joker scores second win. No. Joe Nakayama also has a match later, too. Nice Pele kick for Brooklyn Joker. 2K says I'm buying the company that's making Ultra Pro. You are not doing that, because I don't believe you. Believe you saying that, 2K. Oh, that's your nice headlock for Brody. Bruiser Brody, 4 points on the board. Not in the tournament anymore because of elimination factors, but you never know. 2K says it's true. It's not true. You're just playing with my head, 2K. Shut up. Brody. But yeah, I don't believe what 2K says anyway. What's the sense of believing what 2K says? Right now, though, Brody out of the corner. Big knee on Brooklyn Joker. And, Brody, clubbing blow to the back of Brooklyn Joker's head. Already Brooklyn Joker's getting hurt tonight. Bruiser Brody, a Boston Crab. Rope break save Brooklyn Joker, but Brody's doing pretty good right now. Bruiser Brody, top rope. Is he already thinking about it? No. Instead, Bruiser Brody, diving chop off the top. Yeah, I don't believe anything 2K says. What's the sense? 2K is a awful person. It's being developed by Hyperphone. He's just stupid. Yeah, exactly. Brody. Being thrown around. Oh, Brody throws Brooklyn Joker into the barricade right now. And Brody drops him right to the barricade. And again, down goes Brooklyn Joker. Joker's having a rough one. Throw him back into the ring. And now, bear hug. Brody the bear hug. Bruiser Brody trying to lock in a bear hug to Brooklyn Joker. Joker trying to escape. Claps him in the ears. Blaze is not these two again. Shut up, Blaze. Thoughts on Triple Mania last week? My hot take is, and I know the internet hates this, that I thought Triple Mania was better than both WrestleMania 41 and SummerSlam. Brooklyn Joker, super kick. Oh, he missed. And now, vertebreaker. Brooklyn Joker pulling out a vertebraker. No, I thought it was a vertebraker, but it wasn't instead. Oh, I thought it was a vertebraker, but never mind. And now, Brooklyn Joker. Caught by Brody. Brody's going for a choke slam. Bruiser Brody with a choke slam. That was a hellacious choke slam for Bruiser Brody. Brody, no. Close, but no. But Brody's going to hit another one. Another choke slam. Choke slam again. No. Brody again trying to put away Brooklyn Joker. Brooklyn Joker all counters. Bruiser Brody. Brooklyn Joker got him. Not too familiar with the AAA roster? No, that's okay. And look, Brooklyn Joker trying to fight back. Roll through. Double stomp. And now, going upstairs. Brooklyn Joker taking a little while. What the hell was that? Oh, wait a minute here. Brooklyn Joker's taking off the turnbuckle pad. What the hell is this? The turnbuckle's been taken off right now. Brooklyn Joker. Springboard stomp. The problem is the ref's distracted because of the turnbuckle. The referee's distracted. Oh, the referee sees it. And because of that, Brody, not even one, Bruiser Brody kicks out. Not even a 1 count for Brooklyn Joker because of him missing thanks to the turnbuckle. Brody drops the leg. That might have just came back and cost the Brooklyn Joker a win and 4 points. Bruiser Brody. Big boot. The boot to Brooklyn Joker, as Brooklyn Joker might have just costing himself 2 points here. Brody. Come on, 2K. Brody trying to go for the shot there. No, it's stopped. Brooklyn Joker. Double slam using Brody's own move against him here. And that will get the job done. Brooklyn Joker is finally out of 2 points. Scores the second win of this tournament. Will end off at 4. Brody will also end off at 4. Blaze says, I can beat these guys. I beat the Hurricane. No, you didn't, Blaze. You did not beat the Hurricane. But Brooklyn Joker finally can say he's not at 2 points anymore. Ends off at 4 with a win over Brody, even though really you shouldn't have. Thanks, 2K, for your stupidity. Once again. Zach York going to take on Ozawa. Both of these men are out of the running at 6. So who's going to go to 8 is the question. It's either going to be Ozawa or Zach York. We will find out right here, right now. The big match that's planned for Block A here is going to be Iron Taylor versus Sawyer. If Taylor wants a shot at the playoffs tonight, he needs Devin to lose. He needs to beat Sawyer. He needs Revenge to lose. He needs... let me see here. Taylor, he will need a lot, by the way, to make the playoffs here. Devin will need Nabayev to beat Endo. Yeah, that is true. Devin will have to win his match, and he needs Daiki Nabayev to beat Endo. Because, again, they'll put Nabayev at 10. And if Devin wins, he's at 10, but he also has the tiebreakers over Revenge and Maruichi Marufuji. But again, Devin also needs Marufuji to lose. In his match, too. I think he's got Claudio tonight. Which Devin, of course, he has a tiebreaker over Claudio because he's beaten Claudio before the tournament. So there's always a couple of things that change around depending on who wins what match and who loses. But really, out of Taylor and Devin, Nabayev and Claudio, Devin's got the best odds, and Endo, sorry, for the odds. He needs also Sawyer and Revenge to lose. Because they're both at 10. Look at that from Ozawa. Ozawa with a hellacious senton over the top of the ropes, and another senton. Oh, another shot. Zach, though, not backing down here on the floor. Well, we might even have this match in on our count out. You never know. Big shot there from Zach York. Like I said, the main event of this is Amazing versus Takeshita. Which that's going to be one hell of a match. It's either Amazing and Takeshita or it's Marcus and Takeshita. Either or. Diving thrust kick for York. What if Devin and I both win the matches? Oh, God. But you also need Revenge to lose. You need Marufuji to lose. But, again, that also gives Devin more of a bigger chance of taking the block, or the last playoff spot. But, again, Devin will also need Nabayev to lose, or Nabayev to win, because even if Endo wins, even if Devin and Taylor both win and Revenge loses, same with Marufuji, Endo moves on. So it's even crazier for Endo. There's that kick by Ozawa, but not enough to beat Zach York. So it's crazy right now in Block A. But Taylor needs Devin to lose his match. So, big miss for Ozawa. And a kick by Zach. Now look at this for York. TKO for York. York to win here. No. Close, but no dice for Zach. Zach is doing a good job, though, and it's the former GHC heavyweight champion. Nice springboard dropkick for York. Zach be going for the win. And Zach go for it. Oh, pointed elbow off the second. Gotta give Zach credit. And now York, the elbow rolling kick for Zach. Zach York to put away Ozawa to 8 points. No. Close one, but not enough for Zach. Zach off the ropes. Oh, went for a PK. He moved out of the way as Ozawa. Ozawa tried to go for Big Ben Edge, but no one's home in the pool for Zach York. Or for Ozawa, sorry. And the alley-oop into the corner. Oh, another counter for Ozawa. Big tornado spin or heel kick there from Ozawa. We could be trying to maybe go for Big Ben Edge on Zach. No, I'm surprised he didn't go for it. Oh, big time flatliner for Ozawa. He's going to go up to the stairs. Zach's in trouble. Wait a minute. Oh, he could have went through a rebel. Instead, no. Standing elbow drop to Zach. Zach York eats a body slam. Cover off the body slam. Ozawa. No. And now Ozawa. Oh, 2K happens again. Thanks, 2K. Diving throw. Oh, springboard thrust kick. Once again, Zach back to his feet. I gotta applaud Zach for using the experience there. York throws Ozawa off the top of the ropes. Ozawa again moves. Look out, Hurricanrana. And now Ozawa. Big tornado enziguri kick. Such a dangerous kick for Ozawa. The odds-on favorite to win the N1 Victory Tournament over in Pro Wrestling Noah. This time he's upstairs. Ozawa. Real rebel. Good night. Sorry, Zach York. You tried. But Ozawa beats Zach York. You gave it a good try, Zach, but not enough to defeat the rebel and the leader of Team 2000X. 8 points for the leader of Team 2000X. Zach ends with 6, but a good showing for Ozawa. 4 wins for him in the tournament. All right, next is a big one here. Both Alex and... Oh, not both Alex. Sorry, I was going to say both Alex and Baron are at 8. But no, Baron's at 10. Alex is at 8. So Alex needs a win here if he wants to stay alive. Or else a loss, and he's out. But he's, like, really on the edge. And I mean really, really on the edge. Blaze says jobbers. You mean these guys? You mean the last guys? Asshole, Blaze. Start this off with a backup into the corner. Oh, and a cheap shot for Alex. Alex pulling back the pages there. What's the slimmest chance right now? And what block? Doesn't block... If I remember correctly, block A, it's Taylor. Or actually, no, it's Claudio. Claudio has the slimmest chance in block A. Block B, it's Starks. Starks has the slimmest in block B, and block A, it's Claudio. There's Nabayev, he has some tiebreakers. Taylor does too. Devin has the most. What's one thing that both AEW and WWE need to work on? Booking. Both of them need to be better booking, I'll tell you that for sure. AEW is better than at WWE, they still need to work on it. WWE still has a lot to work on. Booking, creative, lying, because they keep lying to everyone. No matter if it's to their own workers or to fans. Yeah, by the way, the whole AEW is in competition. Yeah, right, bullshit. You keep trying to book pay-per-views when AEW, on the same day on AEW's, when AEW's already way booked in advance, but then you're just waiting in the wilds, just so that you can say, oh, out of nowhere, we're going to book John Cena and Brock Lesnar on the same night as All In, or All Out. Or, oh, we're going to book a pay-per-view on the same day as Forbidden Door. Or we're going to have John Cena's final match on the same night as AEW Wrestle Dream. It's like, why? You keep saying that AEW is not competition, but yet you keep booking all these pay-per-views and special occasions on the same day as pay-per-views from another company that are already way booked in advance. So that's kind of petty and stupid at the same time. Yet again, though, who wants to watch a match between two guys that are way past their primes and John Cena and Brock Lesnar when I can watch Edge and... Or not, well, Edge, yeah, Adam Copeland and Christian fight FTR, which is what's most likely going to happen at All Out. Well, that big snake eyes by Farkas. Just WWE doesn't know what they're doing anymore. Yeah, true. So I was saying they're getting desperate. They're more than desperate. They're getting stupid. Down goes Starks. Farkas upstairs going for that splash of his. No, diving knee drop instead. Cover. No. Everything just feels rushed, yeah. If your other companies that you own are doing better than your main company, you got trouble. Oh ho ho! Splash for Farkas off that second rope. That might do it. Oh, no. Starts trying to fight back. Good counter for Baron von Farkas. This might do it here. Farkas. Baron. Running. Power slam. There's the power slam. Farkas to go to 12 points in the tournament. He does. Alex has been eliminated from the tournament. And Baron von Farkas is at 12 points. That's another guy that's in a big-time playoff position in Block B. The former 3-time world champion is going off. 12 points for him. And right now, Block B is looking insanely crowded at the top. All right, this is one where two people are going to have their match on. And this, well, two people are going to have their eyes on this. Taylor and Devin. Taylor wants Endo to win. Devin wants Nabayev to win. So Taylor wants Endo. Devin wants Nabayev. If Nabayev loses, Devin, no matter what he does, he's out. But if Endo wins, but if Nabayev wins, Devin is still alive. Taylor will be still alive too, by the way. So Taylor's just really looking more so for Endo to win so that Devin can be eliminated. And that would be another tiebreaker that Taylor won't have to worry about. Which is insane. It's like all over the place with these chances at the playoffs. Right now, though, Endo with that springboard. Also, if whoever loses this match is also eliminated from the tournament. I did not give Ozawa his 8 points. I'm stupid for doing that. There you go. Sorry, Ozawa. And move again for Endo. Endo's looking good so far. Taylor, you gotta believe Taylor's is loving that too. Big springboard moonsault. Oh, Endo to beat Nabayev. And close. Devin almost, Devin was holding on to his breath on that one. And a springboard thrust kick by Nabayev. Nabayev with the elbow. Daiki Nabayev fighting back. Of course, he replaced Joe Kenny after Kenny got concussed by Mr. Amazing. Nabayev, splash right on the back of Endo. Travis trying to hype himself up, but Endo back to his feet, but good counter by Nabayev. Now Daiki hits the axe handle to the back of Endo. Cover, Daiki Nabayev. Nabayev to beat Endo, and no. Off ropes here, Nabayev, splash. Now Endo rolling out of the ring. Smart for Endo. Of course, he's the more experienced of the two men, because Nabayev had to take a couple years off of wrestling due to an ankle injury, even though Nabayev is the older of the two, which I find crazy to believe. Considering that Endo is 34, and Nabayev's friggin' 39. I thought friggin' Nabayev was 28 at one point, but no, he's 39. One of those people that really don't look like their age. I have someone at work that's like that too, that they look a lot younger than they are. Endo from behind, German suplex. That was a high angle German suplex by the Avenger Tatsuya Endo. Endo thrown around here by Nabayev. Smart move by Nabayev, by the way, to roll back in the ring and taunt Endo to get his passion back and running. He never backs down, I'll tell you that for sure. Here Nabayev, the clothesline again. Another big clothesline. Nabayev is going to try to go for the win here to keep Devin's playoff hopes alive. Cobra twist is locked in, that octopus stretch. Endo trying to fight out of it. Can he do it? Yes, he escapes. Close, but not enough for Nabayev. Oh, elbow right to the face and a drop to the leg by Endo. Endo's fighting back here. Tatsuya Endo. Pele kick. Now Nabayev's in trouble. If you're Devin, you're clinching to yourself hard. You want Nabayev to win. And here we go. Endo. Oh, trying to maybe pull the trigger, but he failed. Wait a minute. This might do it here. Burning Star Bomb. Endo hooking the leg. That might do it right then and there. Endo. Oh, kick out at one. And now Nabayev is fired up. Nabayev feeling fired up right now on night 10. Kicked out of that burning star bomb at 1, got right back up to his feet. And absolutely right into the face of Endo. Nabayev with a nice powerful move there. Nabayev can feel it, he's close. Another version of that octopus, it's locked in tight. Endo trying to get to the ropes, he can't. Endo is tapped out. Daiki Nabayev forces the tap out. Devin is still alive. Thanks to Nabayev's win, Endo is eliminated. Nabayev showing that he never backs down here tonight. What a statement. What a fiery comeback for Daiki Nabayev. Just when you thought Endo had the match won, a kick out at 1, gets right back to his feet, shows the passion, and locks in another octopus hold to secure the tap out. Devin is still in this because of Nabayev. And Endo is gone. He's out of the tournament. He is eliminated. Devin's saying, I have a chance. Oh my god. Yeah, but you gotta beat Corey. You gotta beat Corey Crichton, though. And that is the problem. You need to beat Corey. Next up, Marcus going to take on John. Loser of this match is eliminated from the tournament. Of course, these two, they know each other very well. These two have faced each other twice on CTL WrestleMania. That's how well these two have known each other. They have done tag team matches together. They've been in huge title matches together. Of course, Marcus, his first championship over in CTL was that United States title. And he lost it in his first WrestleMania and over in CTL to John. Then, next thing you know, a few games later, Marcus would win the Rumble and would beat John at WrestleMania to get revenge for taking the United States title, and he beat John for the world title. Taylor says Corey's tough. Yeah, that is true. Corey is tough, Taylor. But Taylor, of course, he's still alive, too. Taylor, he needs Devin to lose now. And he needs Revenge to lose. Same with Marufuji. Marcus roll up. Nope. Wait a minute, John. Nice athleticism for John here. Wait a minute, Marcus. Good counter for Marcus. Backslide. And a kick out for John. These two back and forth already tonight. Remember, the loser of this is eliminated from the tournament. Marcus and John. Nice clean breakup by the two men. And once again, back into a standoff here. Oh, wait, Marcus with a hammerlock. Going right for John's arm. Look at that, though. John fighting back, going right for Marcus's arm. Smart move for John. John, 10 points. Marcus, 10 points. Both men are still alive. Let's Marcus go right for the shoulder of John. Marcus holds more tiebreakers than John does at this point, but even if John wins, he's still got a good shot at making that playoff. Marcus then running that snap. But if John wants to make the playoffs, he needs to win here. Then he needs Jack Morris. Or actually, no. No, John's actually, no, yeah, John will need Jack Morris to lose. If John wins here, he needs Morris to lose to Dragon Bane. He needs Dragon Bane to beat Jack Morris. Sorry, wrong way around. And then he needs Mike Watson to lose tonight, too. Upstairs, Marcus, the diving thrust kick. Blaze's John is too tall. Shut up, Blaze. What do you think? Oh, counter for John. John with a hellacious counter. Oh, no, poor Marcus now on the floor. John with the triple power bombs on the outside of the ring. Good God, hellacious triple power bombs to Marcus on the floor. I tell you, boys, this is going to be one interesting situation at the end of the night and what the playoffs will look like. Yes, that is my cow there, Perch. That would be correct. That is my version of me right now. Big boot for Marcus. Perch, you'll be in a match later tonight. You'll be in a 6-man tag later tonight. Back into the ring is Marcus. Marcus from behind going for John. Big time Russian leg sweep. Styles says I have eaten those two before. For the trios titles? No, you're just in the match just, to be in a match tonight. Big knee right to the ribs of John. Yeah, the other guy, yeah. Marcus taking away on John here. He's got to watch out for John's power. You never know when John's going to do it. First says, who is my partner? It is going to be you. I don't remember who it is now. I think it's going to be you. Mazakatsu No, I'm wrong. It's not Mazakatsu Funaki. Marcus got the Anaconda Vice locked in. But if I remember correctly, it's going to be Perch. Some of the people that's in that was in that 8-man. So, gotta remember here. It's Perch and 2 people against Coleman, Booster, and someone else. Marcus tried to lift up John and he's blocked. Yeah, you'll see once it happens, Perch. But yeah, I think if I remember correctly, it's going to be either Coleman, Funaki, and Booster against Perch and 2 other people. Choke slam! No, Marcus counters. Oh, John's caught! Second chapter! And Marcus beats John. Second chapter for Marcus. And he beats John with a second chapter. 12 points for Marcus off that second chapter. That Northern Lights bomb, everyone calls it. Marcus calls it the second chapter. And it's a second chapter, alright, because Marcus is at 12 points. Perch says that's the south side. No, that was not the south side. South side's the Emerald Flosion. But Marcus with the second chapter beats John. John is out of there. John's eliminated. Marcus is up to 12. He's now in a playoff spot because of his wins that he has over Price Sanders and Dragon Bane. Bane is right now on the outside looking in thanks to his losses to Marcus and Baron von Farkas and Price. But this is getting really crowded right now in Block B, I'll say that for sure. Perch says, how many points do I got? You're not in the tournament right now, Perch, so you're not in here. You lost your qualifier to be in here, so that's why you're not in here. But you're a champion anyway, so that means you're doing pretty well anyway, Perch. That backstormy sword, John shakes Marcus' hand, and John says, well done, my friend. Yeah, that's true. John and Marcus have a lot of respect for each other. Yeah, that took a second chapter for Marcus. The second chapter that Marcus uses, a.k.a. the Northern Lights bomb, that's like a very, very, very old trick in his playbook. That's one of the first finishing maneuvers that he ever used in his career, was that Northern Lights bomb. Of course, made famous by Kensei Sasaki. Sasaki, of course, in my opinion, one of the best Japanese wrestlers ever. Do I have the DLC? Yes, I have the DLCs. That's how I got Devin's character. Which, of course, Devin's in the main event here, Part 1, against Corey Crichton. Should be a big one, as Devin needs to win that. Johnson, you need my help with anything, you know where to find me. Marcus says, yep, I know, of course, my friend. I think Claudio's busted open already. A big dropkick for Chase. Chase sits at 14, tied with Corey Crichton at the top of Block A. A win for Chase will be 16 points. And he'll be on top of the block, but he will need Corey to lose to Devin to keep first place for himself. Cover off the super kick to beat Claudio. Nope, kick out for Claudio. Claudio loses here. He is eliminated from the tournament. Purchase, he has a new Croatian look. I'll get that after here. And a big counter for Chase. Chase, of course, that 19-year-old phenomenon, superstar, part of the Bullet Club, David Finley's Bullet Club at that. Of course, they're a little split up right now due to the actions of Gabe Kidd back on Shockwave, or on on Shockwave. Where they kicked Devin out. Or not Devin, they kicked Finley out. And Finley's got his own guys now. He's got, of course, the two boys that showed up during the G1 Finals show after a win by Taichi and Satoshi Kojima. It was Yota Ice and Asuka, a.k.a. Yota Nakashima and Oster Lebre. They're now the Knockout Bros over in New Japan with Yota Ice and Asuka. Wait a minute here, Claudio. Well, at least roll-throughs from Claudio Castagnoli. Claudio's power, once again, unmatched here. And a gun wrench for Claudio. Gabe says, Gabe, he's still in the Death Riders? Yes, he is, but Gabe's a face, though. He's not a heel. Is Jamie still the favorite person I made? Oh, God. I have to think here. Wait a minute. Chase is caught. Ratola. Bomb. Claudio Castagnoli. No. No, I'm going to have to go with CJ now, I think. It's either, yeah, I think I'm going to have to go with, no, not CJ, sorry, Jericho Jones. I'm going to have to go with Jericho Jones. Oh, what a big Michinoku driver from Chase, and Chase that springboard. Chase covers. Chase to win, to go to 16 points and a kick out for Claudio Castagnoli. Back up to his feet here. Down with a slam. And that will set him up for it. Chase upstairs. It's time for some bullets from the skies. Bullets from the skies to Claudio to beat Claudio. No, Claudio finds somehow to kick out, but Chase is in a big game move and a big time springboard for Chase. Chase will try to set up for it now to put away Claudio to set up 16 points. And, try to throw in the corner. Good counter for Claudio. Claudio's still alive in the tournament. A loss will eliminate him, but a win will put him in a good spot. Oh, the shoulder of Chase into that ring post. Oh, these kicks by Claudio Castagnoli. Big stomps. Big time stomps right to that chest. Oh, look at this upstairs. Frog splash! Claudio, the frog splash! Oh, no. A huge kick out for Chase, but he's in trouble. Claudio's showing off a different set of moves tonight. Who would have thought that Claudio would be pulling out a frog splash? Oh, and a big knee to the head of Chase. Chase is bleeding, too. Good counter for the young Chase. Chase Bazana's got Claudio up on his shoulders. Chase drops him. Sorry, Chase didn't go upstairs again. Yeah, I bet. Whoa, flip through, takes out the wedge. There's that drop kick of Chase. Athleticism, unmatched. And now, here we go. Calling him up. Spring, board, thrust kick. This might do it here. Chase is trying to go for the win. The Hurricane Rana has landed. Chase's Hurricane Rana. The cover. And that's going to be 3. Chase Bazana has put himself in a prime opportunity to finish up number 1 in the A block. Claudio's eliminated, but you can't be mad at 8 points for Claudio Castagnoli. All Chase needs is for Devin to beat Corey Crichton, and he finishes first place in Block A, which means he'll get a bye all the way to the semifinals. He'll still have to wrestle in tag matches, of course, up until that semifinal matchup, but that's looking good for the young Chase. And here's one that I know Mr. Amazing will have his eyes on. It's Brandon versus Barton. Mr. Amazing, of course, he is second place right now in Block B because of Brandon's win that he has over him, thanks to Marcus. So if Barton beats Brandon, that gives Mr. Amazing a prime opportunity to steal and snatch first place away from Brandon. We'll see what happens tonight. We'll start things off with a lariat for Barton. Barton loses here tonight. He's eliminated from the tournament. Birch says, staring at Adrian Coleman saying, I don't like you, I still hate you. Yeah, because Coleman's the one that almost murdered and ended the life of Joe Kenny. Oh, wow, nice move there for Brandon. Brandon out of the corner to pin. Nope. Here's how Dryden Bane feels after beating Joker in 2 minutes. I bet he feels pretty good. He's got Jack Morris tonight. He has Jack Morris. If he'd fend off Jack Morris, that'd be pretty good. Look, this here. Bang! Brandon super kick. Yeah, he's got Jack Morris a little later on. We'll see how that goes between Jack Morris and Dryden Bane. Powerbomb move, the potential here. Nope, counter. Oh, what a kick for Brandon. Look at Brandon with these kicks. And by the way, I apologize in advance if there's any repeat matches. Ooh, Perch slaps Coleman in the face. Of course, Coleman can't get the rematch right away because he didn't get to defend the title more than once. Or he didn't get to defend the title, or sorry, he didn't defend the title successfully at least one time. Look at Brandon again. The athleticism of Styles is damn good. And here we go. Good counter for Barton here. Barton with a drop kick. The TV champ going at it with Brandon. Two champions in this matchup here. Styles, the Brass Knuckles champion. Barton, the TV champ. Styles is the longer reigning of the two men. Or, nope, sorry, I'm wrong. Barton is the longer reigning of the two men, because Barton won the title at Heatwave, while Brandon won the title in the episode after Heatwave in a cage no escape against Takashi Sugiura. Shots to the back of the head by Christian Barton. Actually, I just remembered it. I just remember the 6 people that are in that match now, actually, for Perch's team. It's going to be Perch, Takeo Amore, and Masakatsu Funaki. It's going to be Adrian Coleman with Booster and Takashi Sugiura. That will be your 6-man tag match later on. So it's going to be the Godfather, Booster, and the Man of 1,000 Egos against the Hybrid Weight Champion, Takeo Mori, and Masakatsu Funaki. Brandon upstairs, diving elbow for Brandon. Brandon to go to 16 points. Close, but not enough. Close, though. Purchase Coleman better not mess with all my friends, my brother-in-law, Price. He's beaten Bryce Sanders before, which is crazy. There's that DDT for Barton. But Brandon right back up. Forearm in the corner there for Barton. Christian Barton feeling fired up right now. Brandon's in trouble. Fall from grace. To beat Styles. Go to 10 points here? No. But now Brandon's in trouble. Barton going for that brain buster. Can he hit it? The kick on Brandon. Brandon's going to be lifted up high in the sky. Maxed out brain buster for Christian Barton. To beat Styles. To give Amazing an opportunity. No, a kick out for Brandon. But Barton's feeling it right now. Of course, Barton and Coleman, they have that friendship with each other. Oh, but Barton's caught. Barton spoke too soon. Styles cutter. Styles cutter, but Styles is going for the pin. Styles not going for the pin, thanks 2K. Instead, Snake Eyes out of the corner. Brandon the pin. No, Barton somehow kicked out. Barton finds a way to kick out of a Styles cutter. Oh, the power, though, Brandon. Styles showing it off here tonight. Drops him. Brandon spring. Oh, no. Springboard. No one home. The DDT for Barton. Burton again taunting Styles. Didn't he learn the last time what happened? And again misses thanks to taunting. Now Brandon gives him a taste of his own medicine. The taunting to Barton. Barton throws Brandon onto the apron. We still have Devin versus Corey Crichton later. Down to the floor goes Styles. That's my fault. I coughed there. I'm okay, don't worry. Counter for Brandon. Styles going back into the ring here, waiting for Barton to get back in. Styles just trying to back some energy. Styles, look out! Whoa! The athletic ability of Brandon Styles is just something unmatched. I'll say that for sure. And now Brandon attacking here, going after Barton. No, Barton with a good counter. Christian Barton throwing Brandon down near the barricade. He's a daredevil after all. What, Christian Barton or Brandon? Well, yeah, Brandon's definitely daredevil. Barton, though, Barton's just, well, he's changed since joining Coleman, of course. Maybe is Barton a new member of the Unity, perhaps? There's an even bigger question, because we know Oliver Queen is out there somewhere. We haven't seen him in a little while. Brandon, this is what beat Marcus Black somehow. Brandon kicked out. Brandon, though, still feeling the effects of this matchup. Down goes Barton. Craziest thing here is once if this goes to a time limit draw or double count out. Barton back to his feet here. Brandon top rope. Styles, oh, miss from Brandon. That's a big miss for Brandon Styles there, folks. That'd potentially cost him the match and maybe cost him the first place spot in Block B. Barton back in the ring. Wait a minute, roll up. He's got some of the tights, perhaps. Barton's got some of the tights. Oh, Brandon just barely kicked out. Cover. Styles reversed it into a pin. He got him. Styles just barely kicked out right before 3 to counter to his own move into his own crucifix pin and got him for 3. Styles is going to be sitting at 16 points. He is currently leading Block B again. Amazing, no matter what. Will not finish first place. Brandon Styles clinches the first place spot of Block B, so Brandon's the first man to clinch a first place spot in a block. So that means Brandon will get a bye to the semifinals no matter what happens in Amazing's match later tonight. Amazing is punching the air right now. Not only is he punching the air, remember of why Amazing lost. Amazing lost that match to Brandon because Brandon had a little bit of help from Marcus. So because of Marcus, Mr. Amazing will not finish first place in Block B. And oh, someone just hit a DDT to Brandon. Oh no. And here's your main event of part number 1. Devin needs to win. This is a must-win match for Devin. If Devin loses, Devin's eliminated. And Crichton finishes first place in Block A. The world champion will finish first place in Block A and tying Brandon and Chase with the most points in the tournament. The question will be, Jade Styles was the man who attacked Brandon. Oh. A ruthless attack for Jade Styles. But here we go. Corey and Devin. Devin needs the win bad. But if you're Iron Taylor, you want Corey to win. Because if Corey wins, Devin loses. And if Taylor beats Sawyer, and both Revenge and Marufuji lose, Taylor would get into the playoffs. Which is insane to think of that for the Iron Taylor. Cover. Nope. Oh, mid springboard drop kick. Or actually, Holy crap, wait a minute, I just saw this, by the way. Devin loses tonight, and Revenge and Sawyer lose, same with Marufuji. If those three win, or no, if those three lose, including Devin, and Taylor beats Sawyer, we're going to have a tiebreaker for that, a tie-breaking match for that final spot in Block A. That is how crazy that sounds. We might have to have a 5-way tiebreaker tonight if certain things happen, which is insane. And that's because there's certain tiebreakers that are not effective in this. Holy crap. We might actually have to have a tiebreaker tonight. A tie-breaking match. Jake Styles ran away before the Cobra's pit got to him. Oh. Corey here on the floor. Crichton. Oh, no. Oh, powerbomb to the barricade. Devin just ate a powerbomb to the barricade. But he's back to his feet, but Devin's hurt. That hurt. That definitely looked like that did some damage to Devin. Devin misses a roundhouse. And oh, no. To add more insult to injury, but a counter for Devin. Devin holds the most tiebreakers of anyone if he wins this match, of the remaining people left. Sundog Millionaire Bulldog on the floor. Thrown back in Lorena's Corey, the champ, trying it back to his feet. Oh, Saito suplex. Devin trying to go for the win right now. Can he put away the world champ? Counter by the champ. Crichton counters. Crichton, kitchen sink knee to the ribs of Devin, and a face wash from Corey. Crichton springboard out of the corner. What can Devin do? Can he put away Corey? Can he stay alive? Blaze says that there's jobbers in my ring. This isn't your ring, Blaze, because it doesn't have your name on it. And 2, Blaze, you're a jobber anyway. Oh, Corey's fired up. Corey knows he's close to beating Devin. Super kick! That might have done it. Is Devin's playoff hopes gone? Had they just been shattered by the foot of Corey Crichton? Has Crichton beaten Devin? Oh, Devin got the shoulder up. Blaze says, at least I'm good at MMA. Oh, twist and cutter. But Blaze, if you're good at MMA, why not fight Masakatsu Funaki then? Devin, he kicked out of the super kick, but can he put away Crichton right here? He's not going for the end though, and he's caught with a big clothesline for Crichton. Devin keeps fighting. Devin keeps playing with Crichton, and that might come back to cost him, because Crichton is upstairs. Corey Crichton top rope, diving double axe handle into the. Oh, never mind. 2K happened. Crichton was trying to add some more with that senton, but 2K happened there. Crichton again going for Devin's leg. I mean, Devin can't run the ropes if he's got his bad leg. And what's Devin got here planned? Almost into the referee he goes, thanks 2K, and instead kicks Devin. Blaze wants to challenge Masakatsu Funaki to an MMA match. There's a sliding forearm by the world champion. Crichton is now bringing it on. And now Devin's the one that's in trouble. From behind, Crichton throws Devin off the ropes. Knee again to the ribs of Devin. Oh no, Devin's in trouble. Devin's caught. Devin's in trouble. Is Devin going to tap? No, instead he escapes, but is Devin okay? How is he feeling? Crichton counters again. Devin misses. Crichton caught him with a drop kick. And now Crichton's upstairs. Not good for Devin right now. Devin's in trouble. Missile drop kick's a miss for Crichton. Devin needs to put him away now. Devin needs to go for the win now. Oh, big suplex. Fireman's carry suplex for Devin. Devin needs to try to end this now. Headbutt. Saito suplex, but that's not going to get the job done. Devin needs to end this now. Devin, claw slam. Devin, oh wow, senton again. But again, he needs to end this right here, right now. Big kicks to the head of Crichton, but will that beat the world champion? Oh, it won't. Another kick out for Corey. Devin, what is he thinking about? Uh-oh, he took too long. He took too long. Crichton sends him down. Corey Crichton, he made sure that he got back to his feet in time to stop Devin. Oh, wait, cover off some kicks and stomps. Crichton for the win. Throwing Devin off the top. And he does it. Devin's playoff hopes are gone and burned and done. Corey Crichton, the world champion, has won here tonight. Devin's been eliminated. Corey Crichton will finish at 16 points. And because of that win, Corey is now going to get the bye to the semifinals, thanks to winning the block. As he leapfrogs Chase. Devin says, I'm sorry, but that's a terrible ending. Well, blame 2K. Devin's been eliminated thanks to some 2K shenanigans. But the world champion, Corey Crichton, 16 points and a first place finish for the world champion. Devin's looking, or not Devin, Corey's looking damn good in this tournament. And he might be the first world champion to go all the way. 2K says they're going to cry. Devin wants a microphone. Uh-oh. What does Devin have to say here since he's been eliminated? Devin got caught. He went upstairs, tried to go for the win. He took too long. Crichton got up and threw him off the top, stomped him a couple times, and went for the pin and went and got 3. Taylor's playoff chances, again, have just went up by even more. I gotta say, the more that this tournament plays out, the more I think God wants Iron Taylor in the playoffs. The wrestling gods might want Iron Taylor in the playoffs. Devin says, Corey, you know that was a bullshit ending. I need a second chance. Ooh. That is an interesting fact. But I don't know. I don't think Corey's going to take that. Of course, they might just have a match on MSW anyway. But I don't think Corey Crichton's going to take that. Just Corey's, of course, on top of the world right now. Devin and Crichton is looking at Devin. And Corey Crichton says, you know what, Devin? My answer is no. Because I know that I'm just going to fall into your dumb trick, Devin. It's just nothing but a trick and a trap. And yeah, I know it's a damn stupid finish. But don't come crying to me because you lost a match. You had your second chances, and you lost them. You lost tonight. This was your second chance, but you failed. That wouldn't be fair to everyone, says Taylor. Ooh. You want to talk about second chances? Did you say that about the Iron Taylor? Holy shit. Again, every friggin' hour of this tournament goes by. Friggin' Taylor's chances keep going up. This man might actually friggin' do it. He might actually make the playoffs. Anyway, that's the end of the first part of this. I'll be back in just a couple minutes for part number 2, or the second half, not really part number 2. Where, of course, we'll have the other matches of this tournament, and we'll have the 6-man tag team match, too. So, we won't be gone for very long, just give me a couple minutes, and I'll be back to the second part. Okay, back here for the second half of this show, and what a second half this is going to be. Woo, this is going to be a second half. But here we go with revenge against Marlon Starks. Definitely here, if you are anyone still alive in Block A, you want Marlon Starks to beat Revenge. If Revenge loses to Marlon Starks, that opens the door for Marufuji and Iron Taylor. So, for Taylor and Marufuji, they need Revenge to lose. But if Revenge wins, he's automatically put into the playoffs, and sadly, Taylor and Marufuji, sadly, will not be able to make it. Even though Taylor and Sawyer is our main event tonight. Yes, our main event tonight is Iron Taylor versus Sawyer. Should be a hellacious main event between Sawyer and the Iron Taylor. So Taylor might want to make sure that he's ready for that match in Sawyer. That's our main event here. Uh-oh, Alex is on the apron. The brother of Marlon Starks is on the apron of the ring. What is he doing? That is my question. What is Alex Starks doing on the apron of the ring? Marlon countering here. Like I said, Marlon wins. That's huge for the other people in Block A. Especially for Marufuji and the Iron Taylor. Again, I keep saying it. Ever since Night 5 happened, it seems like the gods of wrestling want Iron Taylor to make the playoffs. He's at 8 points. He's a win away from being in that position. But he needs Marlon to beat Revenge, and he needs Marufuji to lose to Alpha Wolf. If that happens, and Taylor beats Sawyer in the main event, then Taylor's in the playoffs. Oh, look at this from Marlon. The kicks, the shots, tornado shot for Marlon Starks. Marlon Starks to help Taylor out here. No, Taylor kick out for Marlon. Wait a minute, wait a minute. He's got his feet on the ropes and a kick out at 1. Hey, his feet are on the ropes. Devin's saying, I wish, yo, Brandon, I'm going to wish you luck in the playoffs. Yeah, Brandon gets an automatic bye to the semifinals. Holy shit, what a headbutt from Marlon off the second rope. But yeah, thanks to his win, Brandon gets automatic first place in Block B. He's going to use that to his advantage, you gotta believe, if you're Brandon Styles. So Brandon does not have to wrestle in the playoffs until the semifinals. Who will be his opponent? We will have to find out. Should be a hell of a playoffs here in the tournament when we get there. Shoulder claw right to Revenge, but another rope break. Wait a minute, top rope, Marlon Starks. This could be it right here for Revenge. If Marlon hits this, he could be seeing it. Oh no! A counter for Revenge. Taylor saying you had a good match, Devin. Yeah, it was a good match until the ending, in my opinion. Marlon back to his feet again, catches Revenge off guard with a couple shots. Off the ropes, drop toe hold, thanks 2K again. Oh, the exposed turnbuckle. The referee never fits the buckle. Thanks, ref. But Revenge is in trouble. Marlon could be going for the submission. Ref, turn your ass around in case that happens. Oh! A hellacious shot to the head of Revenge by Marlon. Marlon going right for his leg. You know Marlon's tactic. Go for the leg. Destroy it. And now Alex again cheering on his brother. In the corner, oh, back elbow smash. No one's home. And in the corner is Marlon. And Revenge slamming the head of Marlon off the turnbuckles. At least it's not exposed. Revenge trying to take advantage here. Revenge. Nice rebound German suplex out of the corner. So beat Marlon starts. Revenge. To end the playoff hopes of the Iron Taylor. No, kick out for Marlon. Where's Revenge going? Revenge on the ropes here. Try to beat Marlon. I'm surprised Alex does not try to stop him. What a diving thrust kick. Is that going to get the job done, though? I don't think so. Ooh, close, but no. Oh, wait, but Marlon's already back to his feet. Oh! Out of left field, what a kick. Not enough to beat Marlon Starks. That was a kick out of nowhere, but not enough to win. That was actually out of nowhere, yeah. That was a out of nowhere type of kick. But no, Taylor's playoff hope's still alive thanks to Marlon still being in this matchup. You never saw that coming, no. It was a hellacious kick. A roundhouse from out of nowhere. That's why I said it came out of left field. That's why I said it came out of left field. Oh, God, Marlon's upstairs. What is Marlon doing at the high red district? Oh, that's what he was doing. Softening up again and Revenge to take him out with that kick. Again, Taylor needs Revenge to lose. And look at Marlon, Boston Crab here on the floor. Revenge can tap out all he wants. And he did, he immediately tapped. But again, that's not going to win the match on the floor. Oh, there, that might do it. Oh, no. Hollywood and Vine on the floor. A Hollywood and Vine on the floor. Again, Revenge is tapping like a baby. But it's not going to win Marlon the match here on the floor. Revenge tapping like a 2-year-old. But he can't win it on the outside. Oh, look at this. Powerbomb on the floor. 13. Oh my. If this comes to a double countout, that helps Taylor again. If we have a double countout, Taylor is still alive. Holy crap, we might actually get that. Oh my God. No way. No way. 19. Marlon has to get back in the ring. He does. Oh my God. Talk about your close shaves. That was seconds from being a countout and Taylor's playoff chances ending at the last possible second. Oh my God. Oh God, heart punch. Oh my God, him going to the corner just saved him. Marlon might just saved his shot right there. Again, going to that corner and getting flipped off too for his troubles. Revenge, I'm surprised he didn't go for the punt kick. And here comes the Germans right on Marlon's bad back. Marlon's back is bruised the hell off right now. The 3 Germans, but if... Oh, he's not even trying to go... Oh, wait a minute! Alex playing keeper right now. Alex Starks is getting to the face of Revenge. No. That might have just saved him. Oh my God, Marlon's chances might have just been saved by his brother. Oh, never mind. Wait, Marlon counters. Starts the knee. His chances, his brother might have just saved him. His brother might have just saved the match. And Taylor's playoff chances. The inverted sharpshooter. Taps Revenge out. Alex has paid himself off. And it's just helped his brother beat Revenge. Taylor's chances are still alive again. Alex pays his dividends and helps his brother win. That last second getting to the face of Revenge just helped him. Oh my God, again, Taylor's still friggin' alive. Taylor is still alive. And yeah, I agree with that one. That's a match of the year contender. That was a brutal battle. Marlon is, again, still really bruised from that battle. Revenge cockiness just cost him the match. Yeah, same with Alex. Alex starts costing the match, too. That is an insane... Oh, crap. I actually messed up. I did not mean to put Knoll State Takeshita here. Why did the 2K, you screwed up here. This wasn't supposed to be Takeshita. Hold on. This was supposed to be, Mike Watson. Why is Takeshita here? 2K. Takeshita's in a different match. What are you doing, 2K? You high again? Anyway, after fixing 2K's dumbness again, thanks 2K for being stupid, Bryce Sanders versus Mike Watson. For Watson, he loses, he's out. Price loses, he's still alive. So Watson's a win, and you're in a good spot, but a loss, you're in trouble. You're out. We'll see what happens here. 2K says, not my fault. Screw you, 2K. Ah, screw you, Dodgers. The Dodgers lost to the Rockies. 2K says, I stole Jackson's blunt. Why would you do that, 2K? Why? I just can't believe that Taylor's friggin' chances are still in this... Taylor's still in this tournament. How is he still alive? It's like I keep saying, the wrestling gods want the Iron Taylor to win. Or not the tournament, but the gods want Taylor to make the playoffs. Like, what the hell is going on? Oh my god, whoa! Watson sends both himself and Price to the floor at that crossbody. On a gun wrench powerbomb. 2K, Brand says, 2K, you know that Jackson needs that. And now a big powerbomb from Mike Watson. Watson bringing it to Price. Now throw him back in there as Bryce Sanders. No, that's good counter for Price. Question is, what is Price going to do here? And again, Price wins this. That's really good for him. Oh, and look at this. Right to that arm. Right into that arm of Mike Watson. Smart move for Bryce Sanders. And again, a hammer lock by Price right to the back of that arm. Mike Watson. Smart move for Price to cut that arm so he can't lock in that submission well. Watson with his own counter. Oh, man. Watson really into that arm. Smart again. For Watson, that's smart. Take out Price's arm. How is he supposed to lock in the crossface? That's my question. How is Bryce Sanders supposed to lock in the crossface if he has a bad arm? Down goes Price's arm again. Watson. Price tried to go for a roll-up. He got caught. Instead, with a knee right to the ribs of Mike Watson. Price, though, trying to feel fired up. Price. I thought he was going crossface, but no. Instead, Watson off the rope. Yeah, he is. Sanders has got it locked in. Can Watson hang on? Price has got the crossface. Trying to hang on. Can he do it? Nope. Instead, Price lost his grip. And running neck snap. What's Price thinking? Diving drop kick. Beautiful for Bryce Sanders. Price, though, fighting back. You gotta believe Price is doing pretty damn well. Oh, what's Price thinking? What the hell is Price Sanders thinking? Off the ropes. Oh my God, Sanders! Jesus Christ, Price Sanders, a hell of a move. And now Sanders, fired up right now is Price Sanders. I mean, Sanders wins this. He's at 14. He ties Amazing. He won't leapfrog over him because Amazing beat him earlier in the tournament. But 7 wins for Price is pretty damn good. Oh, look out, though. Watson firing right back. Sanders is going to be caught with a spine buster. Watson beat Price. Whew, close. Not enough, though. And now big kick for Watson. Sent on for Mike. Watson another cover on Price. And again, Price kicks out. Sanders has caught the cutter. Watson to beat Price. Sanders off a cutter. Oh, another close one. God, that was close again. Oh no, Price has caught that version of a camel clutch sitting right in the back of Sanders. Wait a minute, Sanders fought out. Price escaped it. Sanders the knee right to the ribs. Price Sanders. Crossface again. Sanders pulling back. Watson's tapped out. Price Sanders has done it. Sanders, 14 points for Price Sanders in the M1 2025 tournament this year. The Terror himself, 14.7 wins for Price Sanders in this tournament. Gotta believe that that's definitely a playoff spot for the Terror. And what a good showing for Price. All right, here's another match that Taylor is keeping his eye on. Alpha Wolf versus Maruichi Marufuji. Marufuji's already in the... Or not Marufuji. Alpha Wolf is already in the playoffs. So Alpha Wolf's already in there. He's going to take third he's going to take third place if I remember correctly. Or no, he's taking... no, sorry. He wins here, he takes third. He loses, he stays at 4. And Marufuji will take, or Marufuji's going to take 4, and Alpha Wolf will take 5. Blaze says, ooh, a mastery. Blaze, shut the hell up. By the way, poor Braun Breaker. Hope he's okay. He had a nasty spill earlier. But Taylor needs Alpha Wolf to win. Alpha Wolf wins here tonight against Maruichi Marufuji. All Taylor will need to do is to beat Sawyer, and he's in the playoffs. Which is something... Or no, he won't be in the playoffs because we would have to have a freaking tiebreaker. And not only just a tiebreaker match. Which will be tonight no matter what. If we have to do that tonight, look out. Anything can happen. Right now, though, smart for Alpha Wolf to stay on Maruichi Marufuji. Or, sorry, if we do have to have a tiebreaker match, it would have to be Taylor versus Marufuji, which is nuts. If we do have to have a tiebreaker match, so say if Marufuji loses here, and Taylor wins, we have to have a tie-breaking match between Marufuji and the Iron Taylor to find out who makes the playoffs. There's a Taylor victory and a Marufuji loss will eliminate Revenge and Sawyer here tonight. It would not only eliminate them, but would also eliminate Daiki Nabayev. Big knee shot there. Marufuji rolling through. Marufuji to take Taylor out of the tournament and the spot. Nope. Let's see what happens here. Big shots by Marufuji. Marufuji calling up Alpha Wolf here. Really shots here from Marufuji. Off the ropes, Marufuji with a drop kick. And look out, Marufuji with a dive. By the way, Revenge, since he lost to Marlon, he's out. So poor poor Revenge, he's eliminated thanks by Marlon Starks. But Nabayev and them. Oh, wait a minute! Down goes Alpha Wolf, pull shift. Oh, that might do it. Marufuji's actually going to do it. No way. And he did it. Marufuji. So poor Taylor, his chances last until the very end. So Taylor's not going to be making the playoffs. Poor Taylor, he tried, and he tried hard. Not even his match has happened yet, and he's been eliminated. But the chances of the Iron Taylor are gone. Courtesy of Marufuji. Marufuji's going to the playoffs, folks. So that means we just had our playoff field for Block A set. Because Sawyer doesn't have a tiebreaker over Marufuji. So our top 5 are set for Block A. Corey gets the bye to the semifinals because of his tiebreaker. And he has over Chase. Chase will get the 2 seed. So it's going to be Chase versus Alpha Wolf in the first round. And in the 2 versus 5. And in the 3 versus 4, Marlon Starks versus Marufuji. The rematch to one of the best matches in the whole tournament. Dude, that's going to be awesome. We get that rematch? That's great. I love that. Because their match was one of the best in the whole tournament. So we're going to see part 2 of that. That's going to hit different, I'll tell you that for sure. Next up, Jack Morris is taking on Dragon Bane. Morris and Bane both still alive. A win for Morris puts him up with people like Marcus and Baron von Farkas and Dragon Bane. He'd be looking good. Devin should be happy. I'm out also. Yeah, Taylor, you survived until the very end. But it's like the wrestling gods tried, and then Marufuji happened. But yeah, Marufuji on to the playoffs with Alpha Wolf and Marlon Starks and Chase Bazana and Corey Crichton. But the B Block's playoffs are still not set yet because we have to worry about tiebreakers and who moves on. And who doesn't? Oh, big miss for Dragon Bane. Dragon Bane, if he loses this, he's actually... he might be eliminated, actually. Holy crap, I think he is, yeah. Dragon Bane loses to Jack Morris here tonight. He's eliminated, even though he's at 12 points. That's crazy to think about that. 12 points and you could be eliminated? Tells you how crazy stacked Block B is. Takesh is still in this. He has 10 points, funny enough, and he's still alive. But if he loses, he's eliminated. Oh, Spanish fly for Dragon Bane. a Dragonbane win, and he leaps over Mr. Amazing. Blaze says, I hate all the luchadors. Yeah, I know you do. Whoa! 450! Dragonbane to beat Morris here. No, Morris stays alive. Morris, of course, he loses, he's eliminated. I gotta say, though, this has been a great tournament so far, when we're almost near the end of the group stage. Well, the only question is who's going to make the playoffs for Block B. Oh, what a shot by Dragonbane. He's been underrated in this tournament, him and Alpha Wolf, man. Both him and Alpha Wolf been doing so well. We do have two champions in both those. Jack Morris, the brilliant counter. That's a smart counter for Jack Morris. Not enough, though. Right now, though, Jack Morris. Oh, running knee strike. Jack Morris has connected big time. Morris. Oh. Blaze is just stolen a fancy. Alright, someone throw his dumbass out. Someone throw Blaze out of the ring. Not the ring. Someone throw him out of the arena. Oh, Morris. What is he thinking here? Oh, I know what he's thinking. Jack Morris. Top rope. Tiger driver. Morris with a top rope tiger driver. How the hell did he kick out of that? How the hell did he kick out of that? And now Morris upstairs. Jack Morris. Big drop kick. Oh, want to move again for Morris. Morris might pull this off. Another counter, though, by Dragonbane. A made shot for Dragonbane. Bane trying to put away Morris, the arrogant Jack Morris. And now look at that, standing moonsault. And it shots again for Dragonbane, and Bane hit this team, put the match to bed, and eliminate Jack Morris. Off the ropes, Morris. Leapfrogs from Dragonbane. Bane with a super kick. We already have one of the GHC Heavyweight Tag Team Champions and the Junior Heavyweight Tag Team Champions in the playoffs, so we have another. Dragonbane. Morris, though. He kicked out. He's still in it. Well, this could be it soon for the for Morris here. Super kick. But smart for Jack to roll out of the ring. Oh, and a spit senton by Dragonbane. Now look at that leg. Going right for his leg. Yep, see ya, Brandon. I'm going to actually do the first round of the playoffs tomorrow. I might even do the quarters, too. Knee drop to that arm. And now, Dragonbane back upstairs, get the fans on his side. Morris back in. Wait a minute, roll up for Morris. Jack Morris. Nope. Smart move, though, for Morris to get that roll up. And he caught him. And now we got a brawl. We got a big brawl here between Morris and Dragonbane. Back and forth for these two here. Morris trying to improve his playoff odds. Wow. Dragonbane called the big pump kick. What a kick by Jack Morris. Morris. No. That was a great pump kick by Jack Morris, but Morris is looking for the win. Jack Morris, another kick, and scary this time for Jack Morris. Morris going for the running knee. Jack Morris Running knee. Jack Morris. Oh, Dragon Bane again. But Morris saying it's over. The kick. Hooks the arms. Tiger Driver. Game, set, match. Jack Morris wins. Dragon Bane is now eliminated from the tournament, courtesy of Jack Morris. So that means we're going to lose one half of the GHC Heavyweight Tag Team Champions, but the other one's still in the playoffs. Jack Morris, he's created an interesting looking spot now in Block B. His Styles, Price, and Amazing are safe, but it depends on Takeshita. It all depends on Konosuke Takeshita. What is Takeshita going to do here against Blaze McCoy? Takeshita loses. He's out. And not only will it will create a triple threat match that we will have to have tonight for a tiebreaker in Block B. So if Takeshita loses, we're going to have a tiebreaker between Jack Morris, Marcus, and Baron von Farkas, where the first person eliminated is gone from the tournament. But if Takeshita wins, he has wins over Farkas and Jack. Or no, he has a win over Farkas. He had never had a match with Marcus. But he has a win over Jack. So if Takeshita wins, we're going to have ourselves a four-way for that final spot, for those final two spots in Block B. Like, this is insane. Block B's getting nuts as Jack Morris's win today. We might have to have an even longer episode tonight to find out who makes the playoffs. And craziest thing is, we still have more of the show left. With how insane this show has been, we still have more left. We still have Mr. Amazing versus Jun Akiyama. We still have the main event of the Iron Taylor versus Sawyer. And we still have the six-man tag and the six-man battle royal. So we still have a lot of the show to go. This has been a crazy-ass show already, folks. Let's have it short. And we only have one of the blocks all ready for... Oh my gosh. For this. Again, we're going to have a bonus match a little bit later on to see who even makes the oh my god. Or, what's going to happen is we're going to have the tiebreaker match on the next show as the opening match, and the winners of those will move on, or the final two in that will move on to their first round matchups later in the show, which is probably what I'm going to do because it's getting late where I am. So, the main event anyway tonight's going to be Iron Taylor against Sawyer. And then we're going to have, if we need tiebreaker match, we're going to do it the first match on tomorrow's episode, or whenever the next show is. It's either going to be tomorrow or Thursday, either or. Well, I just find it crazy with what's been going on in these blocks. I mean, poor Taylor. It would have been cool to see Taylor make it, but that's how good of a wrestler Mariucci Marufuji is. And he's not Marlon Starks in what is a rematch, one of my favorite, probably my favorite match of the tournament. Blaze McCoy in the corner here, caught by Takeshita. Blaze McCoy! Nope. Takeshita Blue Thunderbomb. Blue Thunderbomb for Konosuke Takeshita. Takeshita here going to try to put away Blaze McCoy. The power bomb into the power broker knee. Takeshita cover. Takeshita wins. So that means because of that win by Takeshita, we have created ourselves a hellacious tie in Block B. Good God. So Bryce Sanders, Mr. Amazing, and Brandon are safe. While Jack Morris, Marcus, Farkas, and Takeshita are alive. Because of that, tomorrow we have to have a tiebreaker four-way match where the last two men standing are going to the playoffs. This is insane. So now we're going to non-tournament matches here. We're going to start things off with a six-man tag. Masakatsu Funaki teaming with Hyperweight champion Pierce Perch and Kale Mori to take on Adrian Coleman, Booster, and Team 2000X member Takashi Sugiura. I'm going to let you guys watch a little bit of this match without me as I'm going to get something to drink. Alright, I am back from the shenanigans of getting water, but I gotta say, boys, I gotta say, everyone that watches these shows, this is going to be nuts for the show tomorrow. If we start the playoffs tomorrow, and holy crap, we have to have a tiebreaker match, a tie-breaking match for tomorrow. Who knows how that match is going to go? So, basically, the winner of that four-way will face off against Bryce Sanders. The loser, or not the loser, the runner-up has to face Mr. Amazing. Well, Masakatsu Funaki's got a choke locked in on Booster. And Coleman has to break it up. But yeah, the winner of the four-way faces Bryce Sanders. The runner-up faces Mr. Amazing, with, of course, Styles having the bye. Kick out for Booster. Perch. Beautiful move there. As Sugiura goes after Hail Mori with a beautiful Saito suplex. And then down goes Coleman. It's a 3-on-1 in the ring now. Wait a minute, Masakatsu Funaki's got a stick, but no. Booster goes after him here. Booster with a back rake on Funaki. Oh, the guillotine. Sugiura's got Perch and a guillotine. That's stopped by Takeo Mori. And a slap to the face by Booster. Coleman firing off here, these kicks to knees. Booster tried to take out the champion Perch right here. I guess not. Big knee lift by Takashi Sugiura. Oh, kick there by Coleman. From behind those, Sugiura, the German suplex on Funaki. Big shot by Takeo Mori. Takeo Mori for the win to pin Booster. No. Big back suplex. Oh, there's the Axe Bomber. Axe Bomber. Takeo Mori. No, he almost pinned Coleman, but not enough. I tell you everyone, this has been a great tournament and a great show here tonight. Perch slamming down Coleman. I gotta say, this team of Perch, Amore, and Funaki have been great. They've been working well together. I gotta give them credit. I would have thought that these guys would be working all well together. I mean, Sugiura and Booster and Coleman have been good, but they haven't been good as Perch, Amore, and them. Booster looking to take out Funaki here. Pile driver from Booster. Booster to win. To pin Masakatsu Funaki. This is a big one for Booster here. No. Close one, but no dice for Booster. Booster's looking to win. Booster's trying to win here. Booster, neck breaker for Funaki. This might do it. Oh my God, Perch. The cover. To win is Booster. No, Masakatsu Funaki kicks out. Coleman, perfection knee. Oh, Takeo Mori somehow kicked out. Coleman can't believe it. He thought he had the match won with that knee, but no, PKO on Booster. Oh, I thought the match was over. I thought it was done, but a big kick out for Takeo Mori. Down goes Coleman. Here comes Perch. No. Man, I thought it was over, man. I thought it was done. Oh, Coleman. Gonna steal Perch's own friggin' move against him. Stormbreaker. A Stormbreaker broken up. Masakatsu Funaki. Coleman from behind. Backstabber. Perch trying to back up to his feet. Coleman knee smash right on Funaki. Another knee smash. This time to Perch. This has been a chaotic six-man tag team match with the heavyweight champion in this match, and a former Brass Knuckles champion in that too, and a former TV champ. Moonsault Adrian Coleman. Oh, and there's a big last shot from Coleman. Booster caught by Funaki. Demori taking down the takedown by Sugiura. Oh, Tombstone coming up to Coleman. Tombstone by Masakatsu Funaki. Perch slamming down Booster. Masakatsu Funaki and Perch back in the ring, feeling it together here. Waiting for their opponents to get back in the ring. Same with the Takeo Mori. He's going back in the ring too. Here comes Booster. He's going to be taken out by Perch. Oh, Sugiura is in here with Takeo Mori. Here we go. Takeo Mori against Takashi Sugiura. Who's going to win this exchange here? Snake Eyes by Takeo Mori with the big-time knee drop. Takeo Mori looking to take out. Oh, wait, no. Sugiura counters. The Killing Machine trying to go for the win. Big-time chop. And now he's going for the win. A leg drop by Booster. Oh, wait a minute, Booster. Booster's looking to steal it here. Booster stopped by Masakatsu Funaki. Booster from behind. Booster. Bad backdrop bid toss suplex. Booster back onto the apron of the ring. Here is Perch. Perch, rope bounce, moonsault. Booster failed. The kick, Perch, Starbreaker. Masakatsu Funaki, sleeper hold. Masakatsu Funaki gets Coleman to pass out. Masakatsu Funaki gets the pass out victory by submission. Funaki, Perch, and Amore get the win tonight here in six-man tag action. A big win for those three men, especially for Masakatsu Funaki. A big win for these three lads here. Next up, sorry. Six-man battle royal. Winner of this will get a future title shot, a future Triple Crown title shot here, folks. Which is, who will it be? Stan Hansen, Titan, Chris Maverick, Daiga, Manabu Soya, or Jake Styles? The winner of this will face Triple Crown champion Alex Starks down the line. Or most likely, probably tomorrow. In either quarterfinals or the first round. Six-man, of course, battle royal. Last man standing wins. I tell you, I've been really enjoying this show here tonight. Especially making it and getting everything ready. And making sure and having the playoffs tomorrow. Now, though, Jake's in trouble. Jake could be eliminated here already by Stan Hansen. Hansen could be going for the win. Or not going for the win. Could be looking to eliminate Jake. Jake's still alive, though. Now, though, atomic drop by Maverick. So Titan and Maverick, that'd be a good match, actually. You never know, that could be an actual one-on-one matchup. We could have a little bit down the line, maybe at the pay-per-view or something like that. Big leaping knee strike by Daiga of Team 2000X. Brainbuster. Daiga and Manabu Soya, actually two men that's going to be in the end, not only the N1 tournament, but both men will be in the same block in Block A. Of course, the big match, though, for Manabu Soya is that first day of N1 tournament action, as he's facing a former friend of his in Masa Kiyomiya. Funny enough, that's also a tag team match that's coming up in our show, as it's going to be Daichi Nabayev and Manabu Soya looking to take on Masa Kiyomiya and Daiga on our next show. Jake Styles first one eliminate, taken out by Chris Maverick. Maverick's not won the Triple Crown champion yet. Well, look at Maverick go. Chris is feeling good, but look at for Manabu Soya. Dagger could be eliminated here for Chris Maverick. Maverick going to take him out here. And down goes Daiga, taken out by Chris Maverick. Maverick's a one-man wrecking crew right now in this matchup. It's a nice hammer lock, though, on Stan Hansen, but this is Stan Hansen. Who's going to win either between Hansen, Maverick, Manabu Soya, and Titan? Titan with a nice Michinoku driver on Manabu Soya. After this is going to be the semi-main event of Jun Akiyama taking on Mr. Amazing, and our main event of Iron Taylor versus Sawyer. Sadly, Taylor not going to make the playoffs, and also because of that, Sawyer is eliminated. There goes Stan Hansen taken out by Titan. So it's either going to be Maverick, Soya, or Titan to face Alex Starks later on down the line. It will most likely be at the pay-per-view, but you never know. It could happen before then. Soya trying to take out Maverick here. Instead, alley-oops him in the corner. Wait, Soya could be eliminated by Titan. No. A counter for Manabu Soya of the Passionate Rattels, along with people like in that group like Daichi Nabayev Saxton Huxley, LeJon Lennox, Marcus, and Daphne, as of course some good mention. There goes Teton, so it's either going to be Matabu Soya or Chris Maverick that's getting the shot at Alex Starks' Triple Crown Championship. Look at Maverick's power. Down goes Soya. Soya's on the ropes. Could be it for Matabu Soya here. Maverick's looking to win. He's looking to get the title shot at the Triple Crown Championship. Soya, though, staying on, handing his ground. And he does. Good job by Matabu Soya to stay alive. We know how good Maverick is, too. Maverick's caught. Ballistica! Ballistica by Matabu Soya. Maverick's in desperate trouble. He could be eliminated by Matabu Soya here. Big scoop slam. Soya, it's top rope. Oh no, he misses the diving shoulder tackle. Maverick could be looking for it. Here it is. Backdrop suplex. Now he goes upstairs. Maverick. Diving shoulder tackle this time to Matabu Soya. Maverick throws Soya on the ropes. Down he goes, and that's it. Chris Maverick's going to get a future Triple Crown title shot. Big win there for Chris Maverick. He's going to be getting a title shot against against the Triple Crown champion Alex Starks a little bit down the line. Good win for the young man. Now here's our semi-main event. Jun Akiyama taking on Mr. Amazing. What the hell? The Iron Taylor. Iron Taylor in the corner of Jun Akiyama here tonight. That's a shock here for this matchup. I'm surprised that the Iron Taylor here tonight is in the corner of of Jun Akiyama. Already a clear miss already for Akiyama. Roll up for Amazing. Amazing 14 points. Second place in Block B. Wait a minute here. Look at this. Taylor getting to the face of Mr. Amazing. Oh, hey, what up, Casey? Just here for the semi-main event here of Night 10, the final night of the M1 tournament regular matchups. Tomorrow's going to be the playoffs of the tournament. Right now you're here for the semi-main event between Jun Akiyama and Mr. Amazing. Now the list for Akiyama going right for that leg of Mr. Amazing. Jun Akiyama, despite being the most experienced person in this darn tournament, he only has one win so far out of a total of 9. If he wins tonight, he will be 2-8 with 4 points on the board. But he needs a win against Mr. Amazing. Big running knee strike for Jun Akiyama. The pro of DDT, Pro Wrestling Noah, and All Japan. Being a former multi-time Triple Crown champion and GHC heavyweight champion and DDT world champion. Of course, that's not the slouch at. I mean, you got the resume of Jun Akiyama and being around for so long since the 90s. Akiyama going right for that ribs of Amazing, who is definitely feeling exhaustion from earlier in the night when he had to face Mike Watson. And even though he beat Watson, it took a lot of Amazing to beat Mike Watson. Kick for Akiyama here. Jun Akiyama picks up Mr. Amazing. He's got him up. And down goes Amazing. Ran in that corner with the alley-oop for Akiyama. And Akiyama with the running knee strike in the corner, but good counter for Mr. Amazing. And again, the Iron Taylor getting into the face of Mr. Amazing, which is not a surprise during the amount of history that those two have had the last couple months. Amazing's already feeling fired up. He knows he wants this win. And Amazing could be going to put away Akiyama already with the Amazing bomb. Mr. Amazing hit it, but will it be enough to take out Akiyama? Close, but not enough. Amazing, trying to use his power again to his advantage. That's what he has over Akiyama. Beautiful counter for Akiyama, but again cannot capitalize thanks to 2K. Front power slam, Mr. Amazing, but once again the Iron Taylor into the face of Mr. Amazing. Again to taunt Mr. Amazing, the two former best buds. Again, colliding heads here tonight in Night 10. But the problem is, that gave Akiyama time to come back. A rich clutch exploder suplex for Jun Akiyama. Akiyama, that rich clutch exploder suplex, not the move that he invented, but definitely a version of the move that he did invent in the exploder suplex. Taylor keeping his distance right now. Smart for the Iron Taylor. Don't want to get Akiyama disqualified. Yeah, again, Taylor's only out here just getting to the face of Mr. Amazing. Akiyama was thinking King Crab lock, but no, Amazing instead. Another front power slam for the powerful Mr. Amazing. Amazing fighting back against Jun Akiyama to beat the legend himself. Taylor trying to get the fans on the side of Akiyama. Taylor watching on for Akiyama. Can he get Akiyama this win? Can he help Akiyama win? Cover on Akiyama. No, kick out for the legend. And again, Taylor getting to Amazing's face again. Taylor and Amazing again having another argument here tonight. And Taylor says, alright then, don't worry about me then. Amazing going upstairs. Taylor says, hello Amazing, how are you doing? Amazing's upstairs and it's Akiyama. Diving shoulder tackle. And now Amazing could be going for the win on Akiyama. Spear! Spear by on Akiyama, and that will get the win. Despite Taylor's best efforts, Mr. Amazing scores the win. 16 points for Mr. Amazing. 8 victories for Mr. Amazing in this tournament. 2 losses. The problem is, one of those 2 losses cost him the top spot of Block B. So Brandon Styles, finishing of course is the top spot of Block B. He's going to get the bye to the semifinals of the tournament. Amazing will have to settle for second place. He will face the winner, or the runner-up, in a 4-way matchup that we will have tomorrow to kick off the show. Because we had to have a tiebreaker. Because Jack Morris, Marcus Farkas, and Takeshita all tied at 12 points, but none of them really have a beneficial tiebreaker. What I mean by that is, everyone has a tiebreaker. Like, everyone has one tiebreaker. The problem is, they don't really have a big-time tiebreaker over the other. Apparently, the security and the referees have come out to escort Mr. Amazing and Akiyama to the back, so they can't get involved in this matchup here against the Iron Taylor and Sawyer. This would have been even bigger if Marufuji didn't win earlier, but sadly Marufuji won, which means that eliminated both Taylor and Sawyer from the playoffs. So the winner. So even if Sawyer wins, he's not making the playoffs, as he doesn't have a tiebreaker over Moriichi Marufuji. Same with Taylor. Taylor would just be 2 points off from Marufuji's 12. Let's see if Taylor can beat Sawyer. Despite this not being a playoff match, this is a huge personal matchup between these two. And if Taylor can hit the win here against Sawyer, that would be a really big punch in the face to Amazing again. Back and forth brawl here between Taylor and Sawyer. Sawyer and Taylor chops and chops and chops and chops. Wait a minute, counter by Taylor. Taylor slaps him instead. Sawyer slaps him right back, and here we go. Good goodness me, these two slamming each other. Oh, Taylor's caught. DDT from Sawyer. Oh, but Taylor's right back up to his feet. Taylor right back to his feet after taking that DDT. Oh, went for that kick, but no, stopped by Sawyer. And Sawyer with a clubbing blow to the back of the Iron Taylor. Taylor thrown over the top of the ropes, but again, he can't win the match on the floor. Taylor saying, "You're not that amazing" to Mr. Amazing. Rolling back in is the Iron Taylor. Sawyer trying to take his time. Want to enjoy the punishment that he's giving to the Iron Taylor. Instead, Taylor counters the elbow. That might give Iron Taylor the opportunity to make a comeback. Counter though by Sawyer. Oh, this could do it right here. Poor Taylor. This might do it. DDT. The DDT by Sawyer. Oh, but Taylor says, no, it's not over yet, bud. A kick out for the Iron Taylor. Taylor's back to his feet here. He's got Sawyer up, though, but good counter for Sawyer with an inverted DDT. Taylor counters with a kick. Wait, this could do it right here. Taylor with an iron driver on Sawyer. Has the Iron Taylor defeated Sawyer? Nah, kick out by Sawyer. But Taylor's fired up now. Taylor feeling it now. Can he do it? Can he beat Sawyer? He's busted open Sawyer. Sawyer busted Taylor open earlier. Now Taylor repays the favor. What is Taylor thinking about right now? Taylor's going upstairs. Splash off the second by Taylor. Sling blade. Taylor, sling blade. Oh, but he went for a clover leaf, but instead he couldn't get locked in time. Sawyer, clothesline on the corner with a bulldog. What is Sawyer thinking about here? Oh, uh-oh, Sawyer missed. Might give Taylor the opportunity to make a comeback here. Well, there's shots by Sawyer. Sawyer, can be thinking DDT again. Pile driver. Taylor's going to hit spiked. Pile driver to the Iron Taylor. And that one will do it tonight. Sawyer beats Taylor tonight. A pile driver to beat Taylor. That's how he beat Cade Cobra. Sawyer sits at 12, but he will not make the playoffs. Because Sawyer, despite beating the Iron Taylor, getting to 12 points, he is not making the playoffs due to a tiebreaker that he does not hold over in Mariucci Marufuji. Taylor again making fun of Amazing. Don't know why you want to be making fun of Amazing after you just lost. A bloodied up Sawyer beats the Iron Taylor here. Taylor will, of course, be eliminated at 8 points. Sawyer at 12, but doesn't make the playoffs. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it has been one hell of a 2 shows here. And we are just getting started. Of course, tomorrow, be sure to stay tuned for the first round of the M1 2025 playoffs. Of course, we will have to do a tiebreaker to see who makes it for Block B. Of course, for Block A, Corey Crichton finishes first place with 16 points. And we'll go to the bye. He'll have a bye to the semifinals. Chase Bazzana, he finishes second with 16 points. Of course, Corey has the tiebreaker over him because he's the champion. So Chase sits at second place with 16 points and will face Alpha Wolf in the 2 versus 5 matchup. The other matchup, third place, Marlon starts, 14 points, faces fourth place Mariucci Marufuji at 12. He has the tiebreaker over Alpha Wolf, and I cannot wait to get that match because their first match in the tournament was amazing. Block B, Brand Styles finishes first with 16 points and a tiebreaker over Mr. Amazing. And you can thank Marcus for why that happened. Amazing finishes second with 16. He faces the runner-up in the 4-way match tomorrow. Third place, Price Sanders faces the winner of the 4-way match tomorrow. And fifth, of course, fourth and fifth will be decided in the 4-way match. The winner gets fourth, the runner-up gets fifth, the 2 losers out. They get 6th and 7th. So it should be very interesting to see how that happens. Ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate you for watching the tournament, for watching the regular matches that we've had, and the playoffs, I'm hoping will be good. We'll see you tomorrow for the playoffs.